Alright, there we go. Just going to test my sound. It's been a hot second since I've streamed. Last time I streamed was, I don't even know if it was this year. Or if it was this year, it was not for very long. So, gotta make sure my sound is doing all good. Let's see. Okay, I'm very quiet. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if this is any better. Just playing it back. The latency, wow, it is not the best. Let's try turning gain up just a bit. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if this is any better. Alright, yeah. That will do. That will do. Alright, so here we are. Man, it feels so weird to be streaming again. I've been watching a lot of streamers, but here I am. I'm doing it again. Alright. Whew. Alright, well, today we're going to be doing... Oh, wait. I can hear my stream in the background. Wait, do I have it pulled up? Oh, I do. Wait, where is it? Oh, no. Oh, gosh. We're already off to a chaotic start. There we go. Pause that. Perfect. Okay, crisis avoided. Earlier, thank you, Lex, for the sub. Appreciate that. Got that while I was setting up the stream and gave me a little bit of a jump scare. The little notification sound it made, I found out it was at max volume because once you subbed, it blasted. It was so loud. So I do appreciate you subbing. I really do. And let's pause this music because that is very music-y. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a bit of flying in a pilot's life, which I just started. I am really excited. Now, I will say, I have made the mistake of not doing my research when it comes to a pilot's life. So, we are, in a sense, kind of winging it here. There's a 50-50 chance we'll get to where we need to go in one piece, but that's every flight with me. So, with that being said, let's start the boarding. I will say now, I should have, what's it called? Beyond ATC should work, so I'm going to give it a little test. I'll play it through here as I ask for my clearance. Oop, it might already be working. Let's give it a shot. All right. Bradley clearance, Swift flight 430 requesting IFR clearance. All right, let's see if I get a playback. No response. I just got. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say.
Flight 430, Bradley clearance. We show no IFR clearance on file.
What? Wait. What? What did I do wrong? Someone in chat. I literally what? Huh? Let's have them do it.
Swift flight 430, looking to pick up our clearance to Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky Airport.
Swift flight 430, Bradley clearance, cleared to Cincinnati, Northern
There.
Kentucky. Radar vectors Chester then as filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 123.675.
That stupid notification.
Squawk 0411.
Alright, we'll have alright. Taxi runway, or wait, hold on. Frick, what do I say? It's been so long. Can we have them do it for me? I might have just told them to say it again. Oh, okay, they'll do it for me. Alright. This is also, let's start this up real quick.
Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure.
Do I have it set to use? Sorry, like I said, this is very, very messy. It's my first time getting back into the cockpit since the last time I streamed. So, there we go. There we go. I'll have them auto-respond from now on.
Cleared to Cincinnati, northern Kentucky. Radar vectors Chester, then is filed. Maintain 4,000 feet.
Chaos. Pure chaos. That is all it is here. And it's gonna be good. Man. Trying to figure out, I think part of the lag I get when I stream is just because I probably have it set up wrong, which is fine. I can fix it. And they did what they said what they had to. Let's probably should have gotten GSX started loading.
Boarding requested.
We'll just one jet. All right. Head down here. Initialize. I'm trying to. So anyone who's new, the thing with me is I can fly great off stream, but the second I start streaming, I revert back to a week of practice. And honestly, well, you'll see what that means for us. It's gonna be a bit scary for not only the passengers, but you viewers. It is going to be, I would not be surprised if I get you guys motion sick by the end of this stream. I would not be surprised. In fact, I'd be surprised if you guys didn't get motion sick by the end of it. No pushback tug. No jetway dock. Oh, man. If only we had... What? Okay. Customize. Alright. If only we had a jetway. If only there was a jetway. That was close to us. Too bad we don't have a jetway. That's close to us. Well, it is what it is. I joke about this all the time, that if an actual pilot or anyone who actually knew anything about planes, not saying that I don't, but no, also I should not be pushing that yet. Anyone who actually knew stuff about planes was to watch my stream, I would not be surprised if they just had if they just died on the spot from how abysmal I am. But, you know, wow, that got real. Wow, that was a fast boarding. What? Goodness gracious. All right, well, that's that. Just turn down this volume a bit because it's showing that it's pretty loud. Flight plan. Let's pull up our sim brief real quick. We're looking at here for our departure. We're doing, and I just like setting up it here instead of having it sent directly. Unless, wait, hold on. Okay, it didn't give me a departure. There's one person who I know probably, if they're watching it right now, they're probably freaking out or just shaking their head in disappointment. And we're heading in 18 left. So let's just do ILS, and then it's via right here and here. All right, do that. And then we head to our payload after I make sure that this is put in right. Sim brief. And I think, anyone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the way it works is I don't have to directly push apply load here. It should, GSX should cover that. Alright, so I'm not gonna mess with that. For now, 105550. 1055. 105550. Okay, there we go. Man. And then send that. Alright, and this is going to be a bit of a shorter flight, I believe. Or looking at this, it says that we can expect... Air is an hour and 48, but we'll be using SimRate a bit. And let's see. I wonder if that pops up on stream. I bet you guys probably heard that as well. That'd be really funny if... I should probably put Do Not Disturb on for Discord. That's really funny. I just got a notification. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the sub. I got the message in Discord, but I don't think it's gone through yet. It's gonna jump scare me. I know it. So the context is earlier, as I was setting the stream up, someone subbed to the channel, and I didn't know my volume was at full for notifications. So the sound Streamlabs plays for these streams, it was so loud. When I say I jumped, there was serious airtime on that jump I did. So we're looking at 38,000 feet. And I'm boring, so I'm not going to do the, not step climbs, but follow the, what's it called? How, departure procedure. Boarding completed. All right. Sounds good. Let's get, goodness, like I said, it has been a bit since I've streamed, so don't expect it to be the highest quality, but I'm trying my best here. Okay. Bradley Ground, Swift Flight 430, requesting push and start. Alright.
Swift Flight 430, Bradley Ground, pushback and engine start approved. Field northwest.
Oh, wait, I still have it on auto respond. Shoot. I was so ready to respond. Alright, so it wants me to face... how did I already forget? Northwest. There we go. Alright, northwest it is. Let this all load in. Why are you still here? Northwest. Alright. Let's request departure. Or not request departure, request pushback and departure. It says door L2, but I think, yeah, it handles it itself.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh my gosh, I didn't start APU. Oh, that could have been, oof, oh gosh. I don't know if I turned Strove on, bro.
Departure checks completed.
I'm just gonna turn these on and hope I don't get doxed or not doxed. Holy smokes, docked too many points by Pilot's Life. Doxed. I don't start the APU and it just posts my address in the chat. That'd be really funny. No, it wouldn't. That would be
Lock in gear.
terrifying. So, we're heading to KCVG. Wow, that is mouthful. Mouthful. Quite the mouthful. 178 subs. Holy smokes. We low-key are not doing horrible. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. That is... I'm aiming for 200. I think It is a realistic goal. So
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
all right. Does anyone know whether or not when specifically I turn taxi light on? I'm gonna do it now, but like, when are you supposed to turn on, like, taxi light? That's what I'm interested. Holy smokes! My brother! What? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, thank you. I just saw... I'm over here. This is great. Anyone who tunes in right now is going to see GSX. I don't even know what GSX is doing. All right. Was that one? I think I saw available. Not yet. Almost there. Almost there. Alright. Did it? What in? Hold on. Where in the world is it? Huh? That's not even where. That's not where I told it to go. Okay. You know what? We'll let it do its thing. It might push us to our destination. I think it will just push us to our destination, and I can keep lying to myself, and if I think that enough, it'll happen. Alright. I'm about to just ask it to stop. This is actually kind of scary. I don't know where it's taking me, so I feel like I'm getting kidnapped by, yeah. Let's just stop here. Wait, did it just completely stop? Nope. We're good. Alright.
Set parking brakes.
Yes, ma'am. Will do.
Give your confirmation for a good engine start.
Got a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Alright. I forgot how many things just posted my stream, dude. I'm low-key excited, dude. If I get over, like, I don't know, 10, I think over 5 viewers is my first goal. That's my did my stream end? What? No, I know it didn't, but yeah, okay. It just disappeared off of my my feed for a second.
Pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Thank you. I appreciate that right now. Bradley ground, Swift Flight 430 requesting taxi to runway.
Swift flight 430, runway 24 taxi via Alpha. Hold short runway 15.
Taxi via Alpha, hold short, runway 15, Swift Flight 430. Come on, just say that's right. Just say I said it right. Oh my, I have to clarify. Sorry. Oh my gosh. At least it's not X-Plane. X-Plane would have just swatted my house. Their controllers are very firm in what they say. Taxi runway 24 via Alpha and hold short, runway 15. Swift Flight 430. I sound more AI than they do. Either this is right or... Okay, thank goodness. Alright. So, let's go. That should be it. Yep. Let's get ourselves a moving. Oh wow, this thing whips. This thing moves. Wow. Wow. It's probably in part due to how I probably didn't put anything in the plane. Like, there's a high chance I forgot to load passengers properly. In which case, of course, it's gonna be really light. But besides that, I think that, you know, this plane might just be unusually fast. So, let's test our takeoff. That's good. I think we should be set to go. Oh shoot, I probably should make sure pilot's life is doing what it's supposed to. Yep. I did this exact flight earlier, and I didn't have part of pilot's life set up right, or like tracking the thing that tracks, and it didn't track the entire flight, and I did the whole thing without sim rate. So I was finishing up, and I went to go submit the flight, and I I should have checked halfway through. I believe.
Swift flight 430, cross runway 15. Continue taxi via Alpha, Delta, Echo, Bravo.
What? Hold on. Cross runway 15, continue taxi via Alpha, Delta, Echo, Bravo. Swift flight 430. Hello, Jack M. Hello. There we go. Wow, it is. There. Chat has life. There is. Okay. Also, my friend, I am very sorry about any lag or stutters we might get. I just think, like, this never happens unless I stream. I think I just have it optimized, not the best. So don't be surprised if we have a few. Goodness gracious, 2 people in a row, dude. I'm freaking. Goodness gracious. No, I'm just. What's up, guys? Nice to see you guys here. We are doing a little bit of a flight. Hopefully, does the Volanta, and the man himself, the man of the hour, Mr. Kip. Hello. Does the Volanta look good right now? I'm not sure if it's looking good. I'm trying to still set it up correctly to where you guys can see the flight. I hope to eventually have commands in chat. That would be really cool. And also, I need to work on... Also, are they... I don't think they... They tell me to hold short 1 runway before I cross, and then they say it's fine. Okay, the overlay looks good. Thank you. Much appreciated.
30, cross runway
Okay, there we go.
9er at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo.
Off center a little. Holy smokes, it is. Cross runway 19 at Bravo. Continue taxiway via Bravo. Swift flight 430. Alright. Goodness. I don't know. Kip, I would appreciate it if you could do that. I was trying to find it as if it was just available in the options for what it looks like, and I spent like 15 minutes, dude. And also for everyone who's joining now, I don't know how long y'all have been here, but I had when I was setting up the stream. Also, goodness gracious, I'm probably super loud. When I was setting up the stream, the notification volume for Streamlabs was like 105%. So when I think it was Lex subbed, it played the notification volume, and I wasn't streaming at this point, and at like 105% volume, my headphones were turned up pretty high. I kid you not, I probably got airtime, like a good second of airtime with how high I jumped. Like, just out of fear, bro. It was comical. It was comical. Yeah, super loud by default. We'll figure it out. Oh, I held down the brake too long. Well, that's what Toga's for. You guys heard it here first. Toga,
Flight 430. Contact Bradley Tower 120.3.
Okay. They cut me off before I could incriminate myself. Contact Bradley Tower 120.3, Swift Flight 430. Alright. Bradley Tower, Swift Flight 430, requesting departure. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's see. Am I getting ghosted by Bradley Tower? No, I'm not. Okay, thank goodness. Also, I do apologize for the Discord notifications. I need to set do not disturb. I'm gonna have my Mr. Co-pilot answer for me. All right. Whoa, that's not the center line. That is off-road. Goodness. All right. Oh, by the time I'm center line, I'm already gonna be on the other side of the entire runway. All right, let's begin. Oh, nope. There we go. Takeoff inhibit. I barely know her. Okay, that wasn't the best one. That was not the best one. All right. So, here's the deal, guys. I expect by the end of the stream for you guys to have donated at least $20,000, and if you haven't, I will make a video of me crying with a ukulele. No, they're not. I mean, who even needs those anyways? That's a Doge is on top of that right now. They're gonna. We are going to. Oh wait, was I supposed to squawk something? Auto. Wait. Goodness gracious! I forgot how many things a pilot has to do. Oh. Okay. Also, Sorry. Squawk 0411, Swift Flight 430. I'm kidding. Please don't tip. I'm not one for I don't like donations. Save your money. Tip yourself. Tip. Checklist. No, I didn't have enough time to get ready for my or set up a checklist today. Oh wait. But trust me, I promise you, goodness gracious, I'm so sorry for however loud it is. I oversped. I knew I was gonna, goodness gracious. Whatever. You know what? Some people call it a flight deviation. I just call it a learning experience. Some people say, oh, you'll lose your license. Well, I think that's baloney. I think if I want to bank angle my aircraft and go 330 knots at an altitude of 1,000 feet, I think that's just a learning opportunity. So, you heard it here first, guys. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Can't hear the plane, but your mic can actually go up a bit. Alright. And I was supposed to squawk. Alright. Tell me, is that any better? 0411. 04. Good. I should probably clear it.
Swift Flight 430, contact Bradley departure.
Yeah, Kip, just, contact Bradley departure 123.675. Just, that would be so funny. Just like be like, all right, guys, it's me, Kip. We're done streaming. No more.
Information November now current. Altimeter 3019er.
Goodness gracious, this is. I hope you guys can hear the. All right, hold on. Bradley departure. This is Swift Flight 430. Flight level 152. Climbing flight level 380 on frequency. All right, we're gonna have my auto respond do it now.
Swift Flight 430. Bradley departure. Radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 190.
190.
Climb maintain flight level 190. Swift
Nope.
Flight 430.
Nope. Learning experience. That's what I say.
Swift Flight 430. Clear direct Chester. Resume on navigation.
I hear. Oh my gosh, my landing lights.
Roger. Heading direct Chester, then resume on navigation Swift Flight.
I keep getting
430.
this, even
Thanks.
though it should be running well. Okay, also.
You're welcome.
You're welcome? Oh, goodness.
Swift Flight 430. Contact Boston Center 132.65.
Center on 132.65. Swift Flight 430. Take care.
Wait. Hold on. First off, we need to.
Boston Center, Swift Flight 430, flight level 185.
Alright, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run and do something. I will be back within a minute. Alright, we're back. I just noticed, yeah, that does. As always, guys, I am learning still. Trying to do this, but also I did get the code for the Volanta stuff, so I appreciate that. Alright. Yeah, and it would look a lot better if I could, and I said flight level 380. Let's go there. Let me think. I was gonna say something. Like I said, I'm still getting into the, what's it called? Like, vibe of streaming again. I always do. I have to break a few habits, like saying all the time. I say it all the time, as well as repeating stuff. But you know what? It's fine. We will learn and grow. Goodness gracious! You know what this is turning into? This is turning into like a like self-improvement stream. Which, you know what? Grow and be yourself, but that's not what this is. We are flying planes in ways that would make a FAA representative die of a heart attack when they see my flying. That is what we're going for. Nothing else. Alright. So, pilot's life is really good. I will tell you guys this now. Also, I appreciate that. Brings character to your stream. I appreciate it. I do, but I'm over here rhyming with and that is, after a bit, gets a bit annoying. But also, you can hear me as I talk trying to make sure I don't, which makes it sound like I'm thinking way too hard, which after you see my flying, you'll understand that there's no thinking that goes into this. I joke that I just bash buttons and somehow get up in the air and sometimes get onto the ground again. Well, no, sorry, that's a lie. I always end up onto the ground, but sometimes I land in one piece, but usually I don't. I do exactly the same lol, especially like today when I'm tired and my brain is just dead, so I forgot what I'm even trying to say. That is, it's very, very real. I get that. I will be midway through a sentence and just completely forget what I was saying, and I just have a moment where I sit back and I say, I'm not even 20 yet. Am I getting dementia? No, I'm just a teeny bit, what's the word? Slower to learn. That's a good way. That's a good way to put it. Alright, so let's look at the flight plan. I might, or like, what is this button called? I mean, there are 3 buttons. There's this button, there's that button, and there's... Okay, there's 2 buttons. There's 2 buttons. There's 2 buttons. There's this button and that button. You'd think there'd be more in a plane, but no, really, there's just about 2. This and that. So I'm going to push this button. Now I'm going to push that button. But yeah, I was saying I might turn my camera on later. I just set it up so you can see my setup, and I would love to talk about the WinWing, what's it called? WinWing MCDU. I really like it. The only downside to it is as of right now, I don't believe it works for the default A320. A320. It only, for me, works with the fly-by-wire, which, trust me, it's not bad. The fly-by-wire I really like it, especially with the failures. I would... Listen, I'm in the process of becoming a flight instructor, and Blank's trying to explain the 4 forces of flight to our chief flight instructor at my school this morning. Brain fart is okay. Oh gosh, we have a flight instructor, someone in the process. Well, dude, that's also sick. That's really cool. 4 forces of flight. Up, down, front, back, down. There you go. You can thank me later.
Alaska 389. Contact Boston Center 134.3.
You got up, down,
Center on
forward, backwards.
389.
That's it. I'm basically the chief flight instructor of the entire flight sim community. Sounds like a big role, but trust me, it's I got it. All right. Hey, wait, hold on. How many people we got here? I think 4. Let's go. You know what? I think the most I've gotten on a stream so far. I think I would also do a tiny bit better also if maybe I started streaming on Twitch as well, like to do what Kip does, which is like what's it called, like multi-streaming. That might help a bit. But I found that what really helps is our channel grow, at least, is like what's it called? Is making shorts. I found that let me just turn down for a second. Is YouTube shorts, for some reason, really helped me. I'm at like what, almost 100. Where's my phone? I'm 180. Oh my gosh, let's go, guys. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. We're at 180 already. I really do appreciate that. But what I was saying is shorts really help grow. For me, out of the 180 subs I have, I'd say probably about 160 of them I've gotten via shorts. I have had a 1 or 2. I will say though, it's not that I make bad shorts, it's that I have a bad case of whenever I see myself in a recording or video, I always cringe a little bit. So I'll open up my shorts page and it's a little flashbang to me. I'll be like, oh gosh, wow. All right.
Swift
So
flight 430. Contact Boston Center 134.3.
134.3. All right.
Center on 134.3.
But yeah,
Swift
hopefully
flight
after
430.
this flight we'll do, because I'm only looking to do one flight. Well, actually, let me start sim rate. We'll
Boston
do.
Center, Swift flight 430. Out of flight
Or
level
I'm not in.
360
Oh wait.
for flight level
Hey Kip,
380.
do you know? Can I use sim rate with Beyond ATC, or does it like completely mess it up?
Swift Flight 430, Boston Center.
My latency is pretty like it's gonna take a second for me to see your message, so
Endeavour 4872.
I have to
Contact
figure
Boston
out a way
Center
to fill the time. So
3265.
here's my impression of. I'm kidding. I'm
Center
not
on
doing that.
3265, the Endeavour 4872. Have a good one.
Goodness, if you guys saw the chair I use right now, I could only sorry, if I had okay, I can sim rate. All right. Thank you for giving me permission. I appreciate. It's gonna help once I get up the cruise. Also, one other question is, it doesn't seem to give
Boston
me.
Center, United 2060, flight level 340.
Okay, via YouTube Studio. Okay. Yeah, I used ultra low a while back, and it worked well. I don't know why it didn't stream, or why it didn't do it for this one. I thought I saved it, but it is what it is. Either way, I think. Okay, I also probably should make sure I did everything. Okay. I need to. My train of thought is all over the place, so I do need to remember I'm streaming, so people watching can only follow so many things at once. But I was gonna ask if anyone knows why. I swear it would tell me. It used to tell me where my top of descent was, but it doesn't tell me that anymore, which is really like I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong. It's not like constraint or anything. And it's also not like it's not shown yet. I swear, because it does in the Boeing, but here in the just default A320, I really thought that it would. So interesting. It could very well be that I set it up wrong, which is completely fine. I probably, to be honest, did set it up wrong. Check descent page in MCDU. Alright, sorry. So I would assume that's progress, and then... Wait, what? We're fine. Warning, schmorning. Nobody needs to see that. Sorry, descent. So it says it here. Like, wait. Because, like, I'm looking here. Oh, goodness, I just got jump scared by my... I also probably should turn the volume up. I had the volume turned down, so it wouldn't, like... I have so many streams of it. Oh, that's loud! Oh, 50% for me is so loud, wow. I can only have so many streams of information going into my head at once. But, yeah, I'm looking at this, and I think... Did I just, during the pre-flight... Oh, yeah, you know, that is a fair point. All I had to see was, or be reminded that this is any builds, and any builds mixed with me flying it, like, the fact that we have 2 engines running is a miracle from God. We are flying off of hopes and prayers right now. I would not be surprised if I change the camera view and find out my gear's still down. But Yeah, it could be, because for the... It shows me in the fly-by-wire, I believe. It shows me the... Oh, no. Wait. You know, that's it. I think I forgot to do weights. Or, I probably didn't, to be honest. Does it let me... Wait. Was that it? No, I don't know, but... I think... Is this what you're saying by weights? Or wait, hold on. Performance... I'm sorry. I'm so... Like... You guys are watching...
Boston Center, Alaska 389, flight level
Wait,
320.
Okay, that's it. It's showing it to me now.
Alaska 389, Boston
Oh,
Center.
wait. Wait, it says, hold on, I'm so sorry. Did you put all your weights in? That's it now, showing you TOD now. He said, in it, the next page, where, which would be, I believe, this button, but as I hit it, it's not doing it's not MCDUing right now. I think I also... It was gone again? Holy smokes, dude. This is a game in itself.
Boston Center.
You know, honestly, it is...
Level 320.
It is what it is. We'll, I'll figure it out in at a future time. Because
American 404, Boston Center.
page 2 isn't modeled. How did... I don't... Okay. How in the world did any builds get picked to be the default when fly-by-wire did it for free and did it so much better? That how in the world did that even get to be the point? Like contact 134.45. All right.
Contact New York Center 1.
I just don't understand how any builds.
Swiss flight 430.
Like, and I'm not saying what they do is outright bad. Like, I love flying like their A350. The A350s, I really like it.
Flight level 380.
Do I think it's worth like whatever it is, $75, $77, whatever? No, absolutely not. It's very much not. But I do like what they put out, and it's just I don't get how they can. I don't know how they can keep getting away with this. That's the thing. But really, I don't know how they got picked when fly-by-wire. Like if fly-by-wire made the default A320, it would have been, in my opinion, a lot nicer. Only brave opinions on this channel. Am I right, guys? Only brave opinions. I look and it's -5 viewers. That'd be really funny. I'm over here laughing like a hyena. I am not ashamed of 3 likes. Let's go. You know what? Heck yeah. You know what? I also really like how many views. It tells me viewers, but not views. Okay. I think it's 11 views right now. You know, V1's live right now. It is definitely out of he right now. I bet he's absolutely shivering at the thought that I'm live. He's like, oh man, I'm really scared JT's gonna take all my viewers. Nah. I wish that YouTube had a feature that allowed us to what's it called? Like raid. I don't think
Swift
it
flight
does,
430. Contact
but
New York Center 133.35. Have a good afternoon.
Center
hold
on
on, what was
3.35.
yeah, I
Swift
wish we
flight
had a
430.
feature that allowed us to, you know,
New York Center, Swift flight 430.
I keep getting
flight
notifications
level
and it's
380.
oh, it's a redirect.
Swift Flight 430,
Huh.
New York Center, good afternoon.
Interesting. I have not heard of that before. Well, not that not someone redirecting to me, but like how would I go about doing that? Because I don't want to do it now, but I feel like that'd be an interesting thing to test out at like the end of a stream.
Swift Flight 430, contact New York Center 123.625. See you.
Oh, it does 100%,
Contact New York Center
100%.
123.625.
Like I've
Swift
said
flight
before,
430.
I feel like streaming on Twitch and YouTube is probably the way to go. That's what I'd recommend.
New York Center,
Or
Swift
that's
flight
what I'd
430.
want to try
Good
out.
afternoon.
Not
Flight
recommend.
level
I'm like not
380.
even doing it and I'm recommending it. Also, how do I know that this is the actual kip? As a edit the stream settings and look for it. To make sure this is the right kip, I need you to give me your full legal name, address, as well as your mother's maiden name, and yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. That's the inner that sim coming out of me. No. Edit the stream settings and look for redirect options. Okay.
New York Center, Swift flight 430, flight level 380.
Swift Flight 430, New York Center.
Is there a way to disable that popping up besides getting a better computer? I'm saying just like, because, and as I've said, I don't have a computer that's like by any means. Oh, let's go. Okay, it's showing my top of descent, guys. This is it. This is huge. This is like, holy smokes, kid on Christmas Day. Like, I am so excited. I need to. Like,
Swift Flight 430, contact New York
Stop.
Center 123.8.
oh yes, sorry. Kip
Center
Aunt
134.
Higround
Swift flight
is
430.
full name.
Take care.
Dr. Higround is my dad. Okay.
New York Center, Swift flight 430,
Oh, also,
flight level
this is really
380.
interesting. I had a short that was one of my shorts got blocked because it had apparently copyright music in it, but I literally picked the song out of the songs that YouTube Shorts recommends me. Like, it literally, I looked up the song on YouTube Shorts and I found it and I used it, and then YouTube's like, oh, actually that's copyright, you can't do that, so we're gonna block your video. Like, what? That does not make sense. Like, I don't, it doesn't seem fair, but I don't know. YouTube's copyright is it's an interesting subject to talk about. I also realized for some reason, I say the line, "It's been a hot second," very much, like a ton, which is interesting. I just saw one of my. Okay, I just found the details and the redirect and that stuff, customization. All right. Well. Alright guys, how is everyone's day going? I have yet to really talk with you guys. How's the day been? When you're streaming? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, like their
Contact
trader library well,
26.75.
not their trader library music, but like if I was to open up YouTube Shorts right now, let me make sure I have my sound off so I don't.
Flight level 380.
Can I? There we go. If I just open it up on my phone right now, YouTube Shorts,
Flight 430.
and on the top it says Add Sound. I've clicked Add Sound, and I picked one of the recommended songs that they recommended, and when I uploaded it, I'm getting you through the workday. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Well, okay. Half the work is the actual work you're doing, and the other half is you responding to me, being like, okay, this is how you do it, because I have all these questions. But yeah, I literally just found one of the sounds like off the recommended list from where once I'm making a short, it says add sound, and they still copyright strike me, which is like, doesn't seem fair. Like, why recommend it to me and then instantly block it? And it was peak content. It was peak content. It does not get better than that. Also, I'm lying, but no, that is what happened. I'm lying about it being peak content. But yeah, I cannot get over the clouds. The clouds compared to X-Plane. Wait! Close it! Oh my gosh! That's autopilot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get autopilot back on, and that's descend, autopilot, auto throttle. Oh my gosh. That was okay. Well, wow. That I clearly don't know what I was gonna say, because my plane just dude, you tell me, man. You tell me. That was like okay. Wow. Well, I need to calm down. That was like I go into external view, and the plane just starts like trying to barrel roll. Like, you know what? I as always, the only person to blame is Kip himself. I think he messed with my plane before okay, also we're over halfway. Quite excited. I have unfortunately lost my TOD, so we're gonna goodness, this is very unprofessional, but I'm gonna go like this and just hope that it did it right. Condor! Oh my gosh, dude, the man, the myth, the legend. This is sick, dude. What is up, Condor? It's nice to see you in chat today. Hope your day is going well. I do have to ask though, Condor, at your neighbor's house, have you found any more notes? I am kind of super invested in the saga of you just finding these letters, these notes. Also, by the way, my latency is not the best, so expect there to be a bit of a delay between you sending a message and me receiving it. A good 2 to 3 business days at most. No, not yet. You have nothing. What? That's crazy. Like, cause those first few, what the frick? Sorry.
Swift flight 430. You were assigned flight level
Big note guy, I guess.
380.
Well, hey.
I show you at flight level 369er.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you a simple solution right now for I didn't call it top of descent.
Flight level 380, Swift flight 430.
Simple solution. All right, well, you see, guys, you don't have to listen to the ATC if you don't hear the ATC. That's how it works. Also, okay, I do need to clarify, everything I say is just for content purposes. Nothing I say should be used in actual aviation, but if you're watching my content to learn how to fly a plane, then we have much bigger problems, and yeah. I'm gonna this. I feel like I have to get, if I remember right, that has to get leveled out with, like, in between there. Goodness gracious, Kip, the amount of messages Kip and I think it was Jack have sent is, like, how it looks in my chat, or not my chat, in Kip's chat when he's streaming, but with me. Like, I say so much, dude. I'm a yapper. That's why I stream. It gives me an excuse to talk. I've always wondered how VR translates into. No, you won't get banned. So there's a promotions thing. I believe. Check with Kip first, but he probably would allow you in the promotions channel to add your thing, just not in general, because general is like where, you know, stuff is it's not looking, we're not supposed to have it looking like a Times Square, just billboards everywhere berated with ads. So I'd probably just ask that in general, ask like, yo, can I put my channel there? But I'm not the person to ask. Yeah. Yeah, he made a self-promotion channel. So, you might have noticed that we descended a bit, but that was definitely all part of the plan. Definitely. Alright. So we're going to sim rate just a little bit as we go up here, and I'm going to see if that ever goes down. I wish it would, but you know, I honestly, I'll be honest, I think it's just, holy smokes, I can hear the Beyond ATC yelling at me in the background. Alright, and as always, guys, this, as I stream more and more often, it should only get better. Wow, that was very loud. So it's Cleveland Center. Alright, well, yeah. Condor, how's your day going, man? How's have you done any, what was it? I think it was biking, if I remember right. You bike? Cycling? I don't know. Cycling doesn't sound right. Or, maybe it is, but cycling? That sounds like more like stationary cycling. I don't know. I'm just saying words, to be honest. I'm not ready to do a approach through Beyond ATC, so I am going to turn that off now. But like, literally, I kid you, and I should know by now because I have played this flight simulator almost every single day since it came out. There's been a few days which I haven't, but I've basically played every day since whatever it came out, November 19th, 2024, which the 1.5 thousand hours I have, which now is probably 1.6 thousand hours, is quite literally, like, translates to, like, to what would that be, like 9 hours a day? And of course, every time I tell this to people, they're like, holy smokes, you're sitting in front of a screen that long? And I'm like, yeah, no. And I have to explain the fact that I'm not in front of the screen that all the time. I might be in front for like an hour or two, which is still a pretty long time, but the actual, I have the simulator run in the background sometimes, which, to be honest, is probably why my PC has become akin to a, what's it called? Improvised explosive device, which, trust me, it's not, but if I run this thing any longer, it might just blow my room up. Weather's been bad, so we haven't been biking, but we bought a $200 Facebook Marketplace beater car to take mudding and rallying We got stuck 1 mile from my house and walked home to get my brother's truck and tow strap. Dude, is Alaska even real, bro? Like, that is crazy. And that is, you are living the life, to be honest. Like, I wish I could say that I got to get to do stuff like that, but I just live in a suburban, like, low-key neighborhood, so it's like at like 1 a.m. What? Well, okay. To be fair, oh my gosh, I'm also, I apologize if like, oh gosh, am I getting a goodness gracious, I guess, Kip, your all your messages just came through a second time, and what is happening? Okay, all right, it's fine. My soon brother-in-law bought another car for 150, and it blew up. What? It blew. So was this? Okay, if you buy a car for 150, I would kind of in the back of my head keep in mind the fact that it probably will explode. Like 150. And how did it explode? Was it the engine blew up, or was it like straight up like gas caught on fire, just like movie style explosion? Like that's what I'm wondering. So, as we approach, I am very... Oh, wait. Wow. Oh, yeah. So after this, hopefully... Oh, hello, Leland. Yeah, probably motor blown. You think it started on fire? What? That's crazy. That's... Wow. So, like... Oh, okay, that is making me feel like my life is quite boring. Yeah, so after we land, oh gosh, you guys are gonna have to see me land. And I have had this issue where past, I think it's 2 flights, I've had it where it kind of stutters near landing, which is not, like, okay, this is not centered, but I don't know why. Something orange glowing from under the car. Well, at that point, it's a... Yeah, no problem. Something glowing under the car, dude. At that point, you have 2 options. Either your engine is almost on fire, or you have run over a neutron star. There's not really in between. So, although I'd probably run over a neutron star, and that's probably what would happen. Now for you, or the car, the truck, the whatever it was, I guess I could see how. But tonight we're gonna go hardcore rallying. Well, good. Thank goodness you're wearing your helmet, But yeah, be safe, man. I ain't gonna say, like, tell you not to, but I'm not going to say that I completely condone it either. So, just stay safe, man. Holy smokes. CJR, the version 2 came out, and I bought it, so, like I said, after we land, we'll figure it out. I think that to be honest, is, honestly, I was gonna kind of trash it a bit, but I think I'm just used to super, super, super high quality stuff, and we have to... Okay, well, Condor, you, my friend, you're gonna... Well, okay, honestly, I was gonna say you're incriminating yourself, but you're fine. Take the airbag fuse out. Dude, that's... Yeah. I'm not gonna speak on that. But like I've said, stay safe. All right. How many? I should probably open up the stream, or not open up the stream. I've had it open. I should probably have the like telling me how many. Hey, 5 people, bro. Let's go. That's sick. So that's like, I don't even know if that's halfway, or that might be the most we've gotten so far. We might pick up a fuel filter, cause it's just a little rough and lacks power. Yeah, I would say I'm kind of a car guy, but I don't really drive all that much, so I don't know a ton about like fuel filters and all that stuff, which to be honest I should probably know more about, but honestly, hey, what's up? Hey, Dave. Just doing a bit of flying, Pilot's Life 2, and I don't know if it should allow you to, look back in the stream. I'll figure out where it was, but we had a instance in which I had the stream. Oh, and hold on. Oh, and we got 200. That is okay. So I like how all the cars that like you guys just get a hold of are like $15 or whatever, and you just turn them into a running car for 200. A running car for anything under like I don't know 1,000 is pretty crazy. So that is pretty impressive. But yeah, so Dave, right now we're just doing a bit of flying, heading in where I guess you could call it, not approach, like a rival almost. And after that, we'll do a bit of the CJR version 2. I cannot say it for some reason. I don't know why. That's really weird that I can't say it. Oh my gosh, I was opening up my channel real quick, and I saw where it said subscribers and number of videos, and I got them mixed up, and I was very confused as to how I hopped from 180 to 364 subscribers in the span of a few minutes. So that would have been pretty concerning. Either way, yeah, it's cool. I'm excited. This is the first time I've streamed for a while, like properly streamed, and even then, there's still room for improvement. Okay. Also, I'm. I'll as always preface that I literally have no idea basically what I'm doing ever. Hit buttons until I fly, and but yeah, it's been a bit since I've streamed, blah blah blah, goes on. So expect it to be a little bit rough as we get back into it, but once we get back into the groove, unstoppable, dude. We will be the most subscribed YouTube channel, most viewers on a live stream, by word, literally end of the week. I'm kidding. That would be insane. Nah. If anyone knows, should I start descending again right now, or like at what point will it tell me? Because like, or no, that's something I'd use a rival procedure for. I should get the chart out. Sorry, I have a bad habit of just like, not that asking's bad, but asking instead of doing my own research every once in a while. So yeah, you guys will hear a lot of questions from me, and I would hope you guys give me the right answer, but if you don't, that'd also be a little funny. Not that I'm encouraging lying, but yeah. So, looking here. 5 likes. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, well, I'm going to... Once we get up to the waypoint up here, I'm going to just descend. I'm going to... I think I'll just use the, like, not 30 degrees, but, like, whatever, angle down. Oh, nope, never mind. Zooming out doesn't let me see all the waypoints. Alright. I can't wait to see, because, like, you guys are hearing what I said 10 minutes ago, it feels like. So, I'm probably going to see a message saying, wait, no, stop. Alright. So, okay, and to be honest, low-key, I'm not doing a horrible on A Pilot's Life. Let me, let me make sure I can pull this up and it's not gonna show anything I shouldn't. What in the world is this? Hold on. Okay. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to figure out why my Streamlabs is being weird. What in the world? Now it's up here? Let's just reset this. We have a giant K. We have a giant K. That is what we have right now. There we go. There we go. So, here's the flights I've done, and to be honest, I haven't done like horrible. Like, yeah, it could be better, but like 96, 95, 90, 91, 95, 99, and of course, I bet you guys are doing anyone who plays it does like gets the hundreds all the time, but like for my first flight, I got a 93. I thought that was pretty good. I wonder what we did for our 99 here. Oh, it makes a new tab. Our flight landing rate was 220. Huh. Interesting. Well, there's that. Let's close out of that. And we'll come out of sim rate in a second. Once we... Oh, dude, I should do multiplayer. That'd be sick. So if y'all want to ever join... Dude... I'm a genius. I am a genius, bro. Actually, you know what? I do have to catch Kip's stream whenever he streams. So if I get on, honestly, I could check now. But whenever I get a notification for that, I'll know when to start wrapping up. Alright. I'm watching The Walking Dead. Yeah, dude, crazy gene. I know. I am, like, Einstein reincarnated. Holy smokes. It is insane. Me when I lie. I'm watching The Walking Dead. I've watched 8 seasons in like a week. You know, honestly, Walking Dead is, I would say either an A or S tier. Like it is very good. Okay. I usually use my cruising altitude divided by 1,000 multiplied by. Oh, that's a lot of math. That's a lot of math. Holy smokes. Walking Dead's really good. That's a lot of math, which definitely is useful, but I need to get onto the ground before anything. I can't even process that. Kip, dude, it's literally my it's my routine. My routine is built around your streams when you have them. And it's not like it ruins nothing. I'll tell you that. I have so much free time that it's if you stream, it's when and I would be unbelievably surprised if anyone here doesn't know who Kip is, because everyone here is probably from the Discord. Or if you're not, then hi. But go check him out. He's really, really, really funny. And also horrible at landing. Look at his last landing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The rotor wash, dude, that was insane. I probably haven't had that much fun on a stream since like I don't even know when. That was I was showing a friend the short you made. It was really But yeah, I also don't use it. Oh. Someone's message got rejected. Uh-oh. Let's... Yeah, you found it from Kip's Discord. Yeah. Dude, just got word from my brother. We're picking up another cheap. Holy smokes, dude! Your driveway must look like a car dealership, dude. How many like someone in like Missouri is gonna sell a car for like $140 and it's gonna be like barely running, and you're just gonna make the trek over there so you can buy it? Like, that is insane. That's insane. No, nothing bad. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get this. I have forgotten the what is this? Oh, what's it called? It's like not altimeter. Very much not. Wait, what? We thanks. Well, let's see. What do you say? Alaska has enough beater cheap cars. Yeah, I know I've already told you this before, but you guys do. Alaska driveways are very long. I do agree with that. I have been to Alaska a few times, and it is, in fact, quite the long driveways y'all have. But it's not about that. It's about how you use the driveway. Goodness gracious. Wait, you should Google this. I'll do that off stream, bro. I don't feel like, even with your permission, I don't feel like doxing you, bro. Or I bet it will, but I don't think I feel comfortable showing that right now you're anywhere near where you live. Plus, I already know your address. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, I feel like I say that a lot as well. I feel like I say, but yeah, way too much. 1,400 or no, 4,000, I think. 14,000. Let's zoom our way down again. Goodness gracious, I forgot how long these flights do be. They are long. All right. Well, I'll look at I'll look at it, but I'm not gonna show it on stream right now. Sorry, I'm looking it up right now. I'm gonna look it up, and it's just a town that's like right next to mine. Dude, goodness, wow. Okay, you know, I will give that to you, bro. You might be living in a fairy book. That is quite the nice, quite a nice establishment you got there. That is really pretty though. I'm looking on it on Google right now. The massive mountains. Yes, I know you live there. You yeah. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Wait, hold on. I think I've been here before. I am on Google Images. I think I've been here before. I genuinely, what? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. I have in fact been there. Very interesting. Alright, so as we, wow, okay, descend. Dude, that's actually crazy. Like, that is, no, like, yeah, I promise you, that place, like, I was, so I've been, I think where I remember being there before was when I went to, Alaska the first time. We did a lot of driving around Alaska, hours and hours. Yep, 45 minutes outside of Anchorage. Yep. We went there, and you know, I probably have photos somewhere. I probably have photos of my trip, which would be really funny. Dude, that'd be hilarious. I have a photo and it's just outside your house. Oh. No. I assume you do, in the flight sim, you do a lot of flying around Alaska. I need to respond to a few people real quick. I mean, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I bet you 6 people, bro. Let's go. That is, we're doing good. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. Cause like, why wouldn't you want to fly around there? I bet, because I mean, with the bird trek, Alaska is definitely. It's very well modeled. The mountains look very good. From what I remember. So I would assume that you did good, or not did good, holy smokes. What am I saying? I would assume that you would fly in Alaska a lot. Goodness gracious. I'm over here having a battle with my own words. Alright. Really getting close here. Wait, oh shoot. Chat, we might be cooked. It's manual. It missed out on the bird trek. I missed out the bird trek. I was in the mountains on my snowmobile. Well, to be honest, I think that is a reasonable. That's an okay reason to miss out on the bird trek. You were on snowmobiling. I haven't snowmobiled, but I've done a quad, which is kind of close. Not really. It's like, oh, okay. The quad is the dirt snowmobile. There you go. There you go, guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't turn on landing lights. I don't know if I have to do that, but we're doing it anyways because flight deviations are temporary, but memories are forever. So I probably can turn on approach. I don't know, dude. I'm cooked, bro. All right. Hey Condor, I just got your Discord. Those are some sick photos. The Northern Lights look really cool. Wow, why am I not on the Glide scope? I really would. I would show it on stream, but my Discord doesn't open up on my computer right now. I'd have to go into Task Manager. I'm overspeeding. Oh my gosh, dude, we're not getting over an 80. We're not. We are not getting over an 80. Oh, that's really fast. I also just oversped. You guys are gonna watch, and of course this is when we have what are we at right now? It's probably 4. That's, yeah. Goodness gracious, I'm so sorry, guys. Or it's bouncing back and forth between 6 and 4. 6, 4, 5. I don't know, bro. I don't know. All right. Put my speed brake back up. Yeah. You know what? You're distracting me, but that makes this a lot better. That makes it a lot better. It's distracting me from the fact of like, oh, we have a competitor, bro. We have a competitor. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't think that's regulatory. I don't think that's Hey, bro. Hey. Okay, we are going so fast. What is happening? Auto throttle goes off. Okay. What? Where's the jet? Goodness, we're gonna get the lag as always. Okay. Wow, that was some. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Nope, that was a genuine non-player character. Wow. All right, let's turn off this. Time to lock in, guys. You guys are gonna watch the best landing known to mankind. This is gonna put everyone to shame. I'm probably gonna get a landing of like 9 billion feet per minute. But honestly, you know what? Builds character, am I right, guys? Auto brake. Okay, that should be. I think cabin check. Ugh, the lag. This is insane. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not. I usually have it run better. Also, with the last beta update, I had it run a lot better. You know what? Also, I just realized my keybinds are gone for some of my buttons. Alright, well, here we go. Glide scope. I barely know her. Glide scope. Glide scope. Here we go. Dude, okay, I heard... Kip, if you're still here, earlier I heard my dog bark, and I almost put into my own chat, the abort command. Like, I don't know if that might be the farthest humanity has ever fallen. Like, that is, wait, hold on. I think I'm at the right runway. But yeah, I did, that would have been... Okay, also guys, watch my landing because I will complain about how bad it is. I'm also not low enough. I need to be lower. Because the pappy lights aren't showing that I'm even on the glide scope yet. I am not buttering this. Like I've said before, I do a lot better in Boeing.
300. 200.
Oh, and I'm already too low. Oh, Lord Jesus. $100 above. Yep, see, look, I get these stutters.
40, 30.
Like,
20.
okay.
Retard, 10, 5. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Oh! Yeah, so I need the stutters, I do. I'm hot. Oh yeah, I see these, remember, I see the messages super late. Flaps up. Oh, I didn't even turn on the, oh wait, no, taxi light's on. Yeah, so the stutters, I do know what the problem is with those, so those will be fixed by the next stream, I promise you guys. Because I know that that is not pleasant to look at. I'm over here presenting my slideshow while trying to land. Alright, time to see if my flight was tracked. It should have. Okay, so it was. Okay, thank goodness. Ryanair landing. Honestly, you know, it probably. I'm excited to see what specifically I got for my feet per minute. Goodness. And yes, I know I'm not. There's no pattern to me taxiing right now. I'm honestly trying to get from A to B as fast as possible because we need to. I think I'm just gonna do. We're gonna look at the CRJ version 2 real quick, and if you guys have questions or things you want me to test out real quick, I totally can. What do you mean there's not a jet bridge? That's fine. I literally just need my engine off. Alright. Alright, let's see. I will, let me... Here it is. Gotta let it load real quick. My flight has been submitted. Or wait, hold on. This isn't the right tab. Let me hide that. I mean, it is, but anyone you can walk away from is a good one. Amen, brother. Amen. You know what's up. That I got a 90. Okay. That's not horrible. Oh! Okay, I need to show you guys this. That is crazy. I just got the best. That is window goodness gracious, why am I getting so much lag right now? Like, not even, I don't know why it's not showing. Either way, 65 feet per minute was my landing rate. And that was a score of 90. The only things I didn't do was my taxi light was on when I taxied in, and my landing light wasn't off before 10,000 feet. So I literally just got that's the smoothest landing I've done. Now, negative 65 is probably a little too what's the word? A little too, like, because, like, of course you don't want it to be too smooth, because then you risk what's it called, like, floating. But yeah, let's look at the CRJ. Close out of pilot's life, and anything else I need to close out of? Nah. All right. So once you, we'll just let's look at the 550. 550 probably is a good medium for right now. Pick a random airport, or actually, you know what? Let's go my home airport, which is not anything ain't anything that isn't known already. You guys already, or it's not hard to find it based off my channel. All right. So the CRJ version 2, it's also, let's get the flying overlay hidden, because I'm, not really going A to B. I'm just probably gonna go leave A and then stall and crash into A.2. All right. So the plane itself. Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. First thing I noticed is when you start, it starts you really far away from the plane. You have to go on a little walk. I am using FSR2 or whatever it is, so I get a little bit of visual artifacting like this. Let me change my settings. I swear I will lose it. Auto FPS is trying to save me right now, I think. I don't know if it directly switches, but yeah. I want to, let's just do, I think medium probably is fine for right now. Whatever. Either way, so from the outside of the plane, I think it looks really good. Like, once you get up, and of course, sorry, last time I need to do this, I just need to turn textures, which I think would require a restart. Either way, I'm not going to restart, but what would that be under? Must be restarted, yeah. I don't know what I'd have to change besides texture, I think, to get it to look a lot better, but either way, the plane itself, the textures look good. If I up the settings, it probably would look a little bit better. They didn't add anything to like push buttons and like from the outside, which is what the A350 indie builds did. But it's honestly fine. It's not a deal breaker for me at the end of the day. And heading in, this is where, here's another thing. When you first get into it, it instantly starts with the power on, which is very, very frustrating. We can go through the settings in here and see, but, or actually no, I'm not going to do that. I don't know if it just shows any, if it'll show like ID of sim brief or something like that. Either way, it starts with the plane turned on, which is really frustrating. Like, or not really frustrating, but like it's a bit of a unnecessary thing. Like, planes should start cold and dark unless it's on the runway, or specifically you've set it up to be on the runway, or start not cold and dark. So it's a little bit of a hassle. turning it on each time, or turning it off each time I load in. But I digress. It's fine. Looking up here, plenty of buttons, and honestly, they almost, I think, basically all of them work. I don't know if any of these don't work, but we'll start that up in a second. Lag. All right, going on back here. They do have, where is it? One button right here that works, and you can move out here and head into the actual cabin itself, which I really like. I think it looks cool. Look out of the windows, set your custom cameras, because it's really hard to do it in the default sim. But yeah, I think that the plane itself is quite nice. It's just how they executed some parts of it I'm not a fan of. But yeah, let's start it up. So it has GSX integration, which is really nice. But coming up here, also, don't use this as a tutorial. I'm just going to say stuff out loud as I do it, but don't think that what I'm doing is just I'm not following the handbook. All right, DC service on, battery on. We're going to, the generators are already on auto. We're going to start up the APU, which is right here. I think I might have to start, because I fly this often, but I'm going to set these to auto. What really is, yep, wait, what? Holding it like this, it shows like a very slight, you guys are watching a caveman right now. Now I am literally just a caveman who has no idea what he's doing and is smashing buttons. I will get out the checklist in a second. Oh, that's nice. I don't remember where you could just click it. But either way, they also because I swear what it was where basically I remember I just had to hit that. It's fine, but oh gosh, the stream's falling apart. No, it's fine. I do really like what they did with the EFB here. I think I can call this an EFB. The flight plan, I can just send it in from SimBrief. It's the payload and fuel. This is pretty detailed. I like that. And then coming here, it lets me switch each and everything in a way that it's pretty customizable. Same with here. I don't know if there's another button to do ADG, which I think that's like the rat ram air turbine. Correct me if I'm wrong. I probably have to have power running through here. Also aircraft. Where's says connected. All right. Well, oh yep, there we go. Exterior power. Exterior power is good, and probably shouldn't turn on the fuel until I actually have everything else started up. But once again, correct me if I'm wrong. This stream is at this point I already did what I wanted to do. So This is so weird. I'm missing one thing, and that's fine. Let's just go to checklist. We'll see what I missed. Cleared to start. APU on, electronics on, fuel pumps on, hydraulic pumps auto and on. Okay, so I did need the fuel pumps on. Well, silly me. And then I think I can hit that. Well, APU beacon before start. Make sure. And then hydraulic pumps. Let's check, make sure those are on. On. Those are all on. So wait. What is it that I'm doing wrong? Is it this? It says fuel pumps. Oh wait, hold on. Chat. What is it? What am I doing wrong? Do I have to? This is so weird. What? The fuel pumps are on. Like I don't know. Let's just skip that. We'll set it to ready for startup. Yeah, there you go. So I needed these two on, these two off, and DC service off. Okay, and this is ready for startup. So oh, I'm silly. So there we go. Okay, so now that it says start, or it did say start, it's gonna give it a second, and it should set to avail, I believe. Looking down here, unless I've once again made another serious blunder, as always. It'd be really funny if I check right now and I have over 5 watchers. Okay, 3. That makes sense. If anything over 5, and I probably would have been very sad, because there we go. APU is on, and since APU is also on, if you want, you could turn on the fuel boost pumps as also. In order to start the engines, what you have to do is why is that set to off? It should be set to on. Hold this down for a second and it'll say start. Look down here and make sure that these are both up. And now, so honestly, I shouldn't be trashing on this too much, because to be honest, it's like the problems I have with the plane they're not huge. And okay, yaw dampener, all this stuff are things that we have to deal with once the engines are turned on. And you'll know that engines are turned on after the start light goes off. Right? Yeah, it should be right. That's starting up. Both fuel pumps are on. What's this say? Yeah, alright. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. This has been, to be honest, a pretty good stream so far. And we're probably just going to do this and then I'll call it a day. But I really do appreciate everyone who did stop by so far. And trust me, it will get better as we go. Look down here. I'm just gonna wait for that to go up a little bit more. Alright. There we go. So I'm gonna go There we go. That's done. Let me make sure. That looks all good. What we do here, this is a problem I had for a bit. But looking up here, it should just be yaw dampener, which do I have to hold? I don't think I'd have to hold both, but is that's just, would that be switching one? Yeah, I don't know. Probably once we start moving. But we start. I know exactly what we did. Okay. This is a huge part. Wait, what? Oh no, it's because it hasn't aligned yet. I was gonna say, like, why hasn't this set up? It's because it hasn't aligned yet. But you know what? Who needs to get aligned? In fact, who even needs a runway? Like, runways are overrated. Let's line ourselves up right there. Conflict schmaps, bruh. Oh! I looked away for 3 seconds. What did I do wrong this time, bro? There we go. There we go. Perfect. I also, of course, have damage off. Hey, I'm not getting no lift. I'm not. Okay. So we're just going to start up in the sky and set this to. I think it's. We should be. Oh, Kip's still watching. Oh no. Yeah. Either way, I just wanted to show what the inside looks like. To be honest, this is kind of just me messing around. So when it comes to the plane itself, I've heard a lot of people talk about how they're not a big fan about the fact that it doesn't have auto throttle, which is completely fair. And I would also like to say right now that I. Slew. What is I'm 100% missing out on this, and that's, I probably look really silly right now, but I'm gonna need context on it. All right. Also, as we go up, yeah. All right. I think another thing I want to set up is I have track IR. I kind of want to try that, although it kind of looks a little bad on streams sometimes because it could look a little shaky. So anyways, up here, this is Folsom Lake. It's pretty cool. Nearby lake. I've always, if you guys have ever heard, if you guys know who Johnny Cash is, he made a song that kind of well known, I guess. It's called Folsom Prison City Blues, or Folsom City Prison Blues, something like that. And here I am over speeding, but it's fine. 340. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, well, to be honest, this past, 30 minutes have been just me messing around. I think I'm probably going to call it here for today. I'm going to just look back on the stream, see what I work on, some stuff like that, and I will, call it a day probably here now. Thank you for everybody who joined in. Thank you, Kip. I appreciate you stopping by. Condor, Dave, thank you. Lex, thanks for following. Leland, no, you're not here anymore, but thank you. Jack M, appreciate, as well as Jonathan, appreciate you. All of you guys, really do appreciate it. And I'm, of course, the latencies, so I probably still have someone who might be responding to something I asked earlier, which would be, I don't want to end the stream before that, but yeah. Once again, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys can expect streams. I'm still looking for a schedule. To be honest, I think this. I have spring break coming up, and I'm probably gonna be streaming every single day. Every day that I can stream, I will stream. So